Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm truly delighted to see so many enthusiastic women joining She Powers BI, Women's DIY Mentorship Cohort. This program is very close to my heart. It is designed especially for women who are restarting their career, switching into data analytics, or simply ready to take their next big step in tech. Before I just proceed, can you all confirm whether you can hear me? My voice is clear to you all, whether you can see the screen. You can use the chat. Yes, thank you, Lavanya. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Over the next few weeks, we'll be walking together through a powerful learning journey that is a mix of hands on learning, mentorship, and practical projects that will help you gain confidence with Power BI and open doors to exciting new opportunities in data analytics. You will not only learn tools and techniques, but also build something by your own, something that reflects your creativity, logic, and also your growth. This is not a traditional classroom, it's a community of learners and mentors where we will learn with each other and from each other. So this is a sixth session, that is we'll be taking this mentorship program to six session, one kickoff session which is today, and five learning session which is planned every first week Monday, and then the last Monday. Okay, so the month starting and month towards the end only it will change in the December because of few holidays and everything. Each session is live and interactive, so make sure you're participating, asking questions, and also share your thoughts. And your ultimate goal is to help. Our ultimate goal is to help you restart your career in data analytics with Power BI. So by the end of this particular program, you will have a strong foundation, a finished project, like you will be having a small report ready with you, and the confidence to present your work professionally. Okay, so we believe that when women empower women, amazing things happen, and this cohort is all about this spirit. So, this is about me. I'll just give a small introduction about myself. I'm Dr. Gomathi. I'm a doctorate in machine learning and data science. I'm Microsoft certified trainer, Microsoft certified trainer community lead, Microsoft most valuable professional, Microsoft learn expert, published author, Asia and India Book of Record holder, and I'm an Enric Lima Award Asia winner for 2024, which is a prestigious award given to the MCTs. And I hold 9 certification in Microsoft, and I'm a proud mother of twins, so I have a twin kids. Okay, so let before just proceed with that, I wanted to ask a quick ice-breaking question. As a woman in tech or aspiring to be, if you're already working or if you wanted to restart your career or switch your career, whatever it may be, what's one challenge you are faced or you are facing now? So this is the help text I have given. You can choose any one from this, or else you can tell in your one word, like any one word which really describes what is really it really makes you a big challenge in order to do, or in order to make a next big step. Can you please comment? It will be great if you comment here. Lack of mentorship, time. Okay, great. Yes, I usually hear from a lot of women that time is a big deal for them. Lack of mentorship. Anybody else, like you can interact. Here is where our interactions start. So these 6 days are for you to come out of all your shyness. You can talk. You can, if you wanted to talk, if you want to unmute and talk, just raise the hand. I will unmute yourself. I will make you presenter and you can unmute. Okay. Responsibilities. Great. And then what else? What else is really stopping you? What is really making you a big challenge for self-doubt? Yeah, that's really, this is what everyone basically face, self-doubt, whether we can really do it. If we commit something, whether we can complete it or not. Yes, even when I was like, I mean, I wanted to restart my career, I had this doubt. Yes, any other? I could see a lot of amazing people here. Please, even if by chance unknowingly if any men join, no worries, you can also interact with us. Where to start, what is really the path, and if I will work out, great. Yes, where to start, how to continue, how to proceed, when to apply for the job, whether we are in the right path or not. This is another big question where everybody will face if they want to restart their career. Great. Anything else? We have 1 more minute to answer. So just whatever the text suits you, whatever the word which suits you, like confidence, balance. Balance is balancing between your family as well as your career, everything. Balance, opportunities, representation, fear, bias, stereotype, self doubt, comparison, imposter syndrome, work pressure, career break, limited support, lack of mentorship, work life balance, overthinking, fear of failure, time management. Mostly I think women don't have a fear of failure because they can balance anything, like they can manage everything. So this can't be the thing here, fear of failure. Technical barriers may be there, what technology they have to learn, limited access, gender bias, judgment, isolation, lack of recognition, low visibility. If you have anything in your mind, you can also talk about it. If you have anything that strikes your mind, okay, this is not, these are things which are not listed, but I have something. Okay, great. Thank you all for the women who, yes, Selvarani, do you want to talk? Yes, I'll just make you, um yes, I think you can talk, unmute and talk to us. Okay, I think you have unknowingly pressed. Okay, thank you all for answering these questions. Fear driven from self doubt, not failure. Okay, yes, not failure, but self doubt. Exactly, great. So these are the common questions or challenges which we really face, even within ourselves or from the society, like who are within us. Okay, so that is really great. So what I just want to tell you is, what I can assure you, that at least a 90 percentage of your doubt or all these challenges, you will have a confidence to face all these things. Okay, I warmly welcome you all again, and this is the agenda of today's session. Okay, so we will start with a warm welcome and meet our inspiring guest mentor, Lavanya Lakshman. She will be sharing her personal journey and how she started everything. Next, I will walk you through the DIY. DIY is like do it yourself learning roadmap, what you will be doing it, what topics we will cover, and you will be creating what you will be creating, and how you can stay consistent and motivated throughout these sessions. And then I'll share you ways you can stay connected with. Okay, like after this session we'll be connecting on October last week of Monday. So until then, what you have to do, what are the topics you have to cover, how you can just make yourself consistent in learning. So I'll be telling you all these things. And then hands-on DIY practice, we'll be downloading Power BI today and we will install it in your system, and then we will have a quick knowledge check. Okay, so this is what it is, like this is what a today's complete agenda. So you can ask question even in between, or if you wanted to wait till the end, you can also wait and ask the question. So now comes on my favorite part of today's session, introducing our special guest mentor for the She Power BI kickoff. It's truly a honor to welcome Lavanya Lakshman, Director of Product Management at Microsoft, and our inaugural special guest speaker for this cohort. I had the privilege of meeting Lavanya during the Microsoft MVP Summit, and I must say she is one of the most inspiring women I've ever met in the tech community specifically. Her energy, her wisdom, and grounded nature truly stood out. And she's not just a brilliant professional, but someone who deeply believes in mentorship, empowerment, and uplifting women in technology. Lavanya is a dynamic product management leader at Microsoft, driving innovation across Intune, security, and generative AI. She has a spread-head Copilot integration in Intune and several AI ML initiatives, shaping how organizations worldwide experience modern management in and intelligent productivity. She is also a renowned global speaker and mentor, admired for her clarity, passion, and impact. And above all, she is a strong advocate for women empowerment and mentorship in tech, leading by example and inspiring many to rise higher. Today, she's here to share her incredible journey, how she navigated, and she will talk by her speech itself. You will understand how you will be motivated. So please join me in giving a warm visual round of applause to our special guest mentor, Lavanya Lakshman. Lavanya, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Gomathi. Hope you all can hear me well.
Yes,
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Again, it is truly an honor and a privilege to be here. And I appreciate you reaching out. And because this topic is so close to my heart, I could never say no. And I always love to get involved in such initiatives where I can be an inspiration and raise not just women, I would say anybody in the industry. So, which is where uh, Gomti, I'm going to take control. I wanted to share my screen.
sure.
Okay, one quick minute. And let me know when you all can see my screen with
Yes,
the thumbs up.
yes,
Awesome.
perfect.
All right. First of all, wherever you're joining across the globe, thank you so much for taking time. And also, you should really pat on your back for being able to put yourself in the front and taking care of yourself and wanting to take the right step in the right direction. Let me start with that. So, you should absolutely feel proud to be part of the session. And really, before I go deep into introducing myself, talking about the things, what really stood out for me are a couple of things that you all mentioned in terms of the challenges that you face, right? As we talk and navigate through these challenges, what are some of the things that we can do to be there together as a community is also something that I will talk about. Uh, this is something fun that I wanted to start off with because now everybody generates an AI image. I said, okay, what do I do now that I have my short hair? Because I am very passionate about my hair and I donate my hair for kids with cancer, so they make wigs. So, which is where I said, okay, I have to do something because it is not a true representation of my current hairstyle. So, that's where AI kind of helped generate this image. So I thought, let me start with something fun. Now, Gomti has done enough introduction, so I'm not going to go deep into it. But for me, what really stood out is a couple of months back, since the time we met at the MVP Summit, she's been talking to me. How can I outreach and bring the community together? How can I do the right kind of mentorship where folks feel safe and they're able to come to a platform where they can connect with one another, especially for people who are returning from their long sabbatical, for whatever be the reason, right? It doesn't matter. You may have your own personal reason for why you took the time off. And again, like I said, this is gender agnostic. It is applicable to anybody, right? For several such reasons, when you're coming back, how do you ensure that you feel safe, you don't feel overwhelmed, and you don't start second guessing yourself? Is why this event purpose is so important. And also for me, I look at this as an opportunity to take people along in the journey. You would have a lot of times heard that, oh, you know what, somebody will try to keep information to themselves. They would not want to bring people along in their journey, right? This is not that forum. This forum, the way I really look at it is bring people along and move forward together, right? That's the true intent of the series. So, which is where I am super excited for the things that Gomti has lined up for the next six sessions of the series. Wanted to really start off with inspiring quotes, right? Again, for me, why inspiration is so important is every morning when I wake up, there must be something that we look forward to beyond just our family. Let's say you're married and you're looking forward to taking care of things for your family. You have children, you want to take care of things for your children, or you're just tending to aged parents, relatives, it doesn't matter. Beyond that, What is it that is inspiring you is the question you all need to ask yourself. And I think the part answer that I know is you really want to do something for yourself, which is where you have shown up here in this forum, which is the right first step, right? And again, I don't want to make this seem like just a women forum, right? This is a very inclusive forum, which is where what is important is how can you be that leader? Forget your gender. How can you be that leader? How can you do something to make a difference in another individual's life by being that inspiration? Is the biggest takeaway I would like for you to go at the end of this meeting, right? For me, what is critical is you being critical about yourself is important, but more than anything, you being a confidence for yourself is a lot more important. Where does second guessing come from? It comes from within, right? It comes from our upbringing, it comes from our surrounding, and wondering, can I go ask this question? Is it okay to go ask those questions, right? Those are all some questions definitely you all have in your mind. And let's talk about all of those, right? And again, I want to make this super interactive. And Gomti, I hope that's okay, because the idea is not for this to be a monologue dialogue where next 10 minutes I'm just going to talk about it, right? Please use this opportunity to raise hands, come off mute. Let's make it interactive, because at the end of the day, I want you to have your questions answered and feel that you have a path forward, right? That would be something important for me. I This slide was not there in my presentation. I quickly put this as you were all stating your challenges when Gomti was asking, what are some of the things that you face, and how or where the help can come is what I want to talk about, right? Now, these are really good themes that I picked up from the chat just a few minutes back. Limited access to mentorship. This is true, this is critical. Despite having so much of social media presence, people still find it hard. How do I go ahead and update my LinkedIn profile? How do I connect with people? How do I reach out to them if I have a question in mind, if I need clarity? Um, and within the limited time that I have, I'm so time constrained. I need to take care of my family, I need to take care of cooking and a lot of other things, right? How do I carve out that time for myself where I'm taking care of my mental health? I'm taking care of ensuring that I have learned something new beyond what I knew a day prior, right? Those are few things that we will talk about, ways in which I have done it. Again, this is not a preaching session. This is more of what I have done in my career and what has helped me, and how you can see if any of this resonates with you and how you can seek inspirations, right? Um, and also the cost or the expenses, one of the biggest challenge that I do see, and I am hoping that with amazing people like Gomti, who are so selfless and kind of always wanting to give it back to the community, there are a lot more people like her who would really want to do something where it is far more accessible and has a better outreach for people to come together and get trained, right? So I look at all of this as a great first step. Now, let's talk about my own journey. What were some of the career challenges and growth? I would say, first things first, I definitely am blessed with a great upbringing where my parents were able to afford the right kind of education for me, right? And also, I give huge kudos to them for giving an equal upbringing both to me, and I have an older brother, to both of us, which I think it was a great starting point for me, which I don't think everybody has had the privilege of having that kind of an upbringing. So for me, some things felt normal. I'm like, oh, not having access to a computer, was it something that I would have thought about? Probably not. But when I was in the first few years of my career, I got connected with an NGO as part of a very famous program run by ISKCON, which is called the Akshay Patra. And through that program, I got connected with a government school where, forget computers, the kids were not even equipped enough with good books, and they didn't even have as basic as like uniforms. And a lot of the kids and teachers, a good part of their day they would spend cooking breakfast and lunch for that entire school staff and for the kids, right? And I'm like, I took a step back and I said, oh my God, this is such an important learning phase of their childhood that is getting so much wasted, right? Which is where the Akshay Patra scheme really did help. And then the organization that I was working on, I was working for America Online back then. They, as part of their corporate social engagement, were able to contribute some of the less used computers. They were able to donate that to the school and kind of aiding them in that process, right? That incident was a eye opener for me, where I felt that, oh my God, it's not where I stand, it's about where the world is and where the opportunities are. So that was like the first time I decided and I said, I want to give it back to the community. I want to be able to take people along in the journey, right? And that has continued till date. And I really feel um, thankful for all the opportunities that has come along in the way, where I have been able to take the journey along, and also bring in several opportunities where I've had the occasions to talk to people, mentor them, coach them. It takes effort. It takes a lot of time. It's not that I have extra time on hand, right? Just like all of you, I have a family, I have a teen son, and now I have a 1 month old pup. So there is lots going on in my life as well. And how, despite all of that, I carve out the time to do this is where I want you all to leave this meeting with one resolution. What is that one thing I will do for myself, right? I want you to leave this meeting with that resolution. It is important, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't make you any less great a mother, a sister, or a wife, right? You are still that phenomenal person wanting to do the best, but giving the best. But where you will fail if you don't make this resolution for yourself is not being able to feel great about myself in my own eyes, right? From my own lens, I should feel, yes, I have done something phenomenal. I have done something great. Even if that means writing 10 lines of code, or even if that means having a successful customer conversation, or even if that means being able to make your point in a broader meeting in a conference room where the room is full of men, doesn't matter. But when you have made your point, has that been acknowledged? Have people really appreciated the viewpoint? That's a success. It takes a lot of time and effort. And I also understand that sometimes it can feel overwhelming. Language could be a barrier. It's okay. It's okay. No question is a dumb question. No approach is a bad approach, right? Only when you take those 2 or 3 steps, you will know, okay, what's working and what is not working, right? So go ahead, have the curiosity for yourself. And if you need mentors along in this journey, and I am going to make an open proposal here. If any of you would like to have me as your mentor, I'm open to supporting you. I will make the time to guide you. So please, please, please take that opportunity to reach out. Even if that means on LinkedIn, you're asking me question, Lavanya, I have this situation. What do I do? How do I approach this? Just go ahead, ask those questions. And I'm sure Gomathi has given you that free pass as well. Please reach out to a lot of people. I did see Dipti on the call as well. So she has also been a phenomenal individual contributing to the community. So please take the opportunity and reach out. Um, as you're coming back and as you're thinking about the next 6 sessions in the series, one thing I want you to be extremely intentional, and please don't be in denial. AI is for real. AI is not a newly populated concept or an idea that's just come to be real, right? It has existed. The only difference is the scale, the pace, and the time at which AI ML was rolling out was a lot different than the AI era that we are in. So if you're going to say, oh, I am going to write the code just like the way I did 5 years back, that's not going to fly. Oh, I am going to go ahead and do my program management or product management just like the way I did it 3 years back, 4 years back. It's not going to fly. You really have to be on top of your game. You really have to figure out, okay, how am I going to use AI and how am I going to feel myself relevant? As an example, you may be thinking, right, like these were the challenges that we spoke about as just single keywords in the chat message. I picked those keywords. I said, just frame this and give me 5, 6 bullet points that I can use literally in the next 2, 3 minutes. This is what I got, right? So it's not like I have magically created something. What content you have, I have also taken the support of AI to put the slide together as we were speaking, right? And the turnaround time was very little. So which is where what I would say is figure out, do you want to use M365 Copilot? Do you want to use Gemini? Do you want to use some other product, right? Again, as a Microsoft employee, I would love for you all to use Copilot. But again, you, based on your work ecosystem, related requirements and keeping your privacy and compliance in perspective, whatever is that AI tool that you can use in your day-to-day job, please do it. That means if I'm taking 5 hours to do something, how can I optimize? Keep asking yourself that question. How can I optimize? How can I bring in efficiency in what I'm doing, right? And assume that you have limited time. Think about this. When you have infinite amount of time, the brain adjusts itself in such a way that you can kind of do things at a much slower pace. When you're on a clicking talk, your brain automatically is like, okay, how do I do this? How do I get things done in a short period of time, right? Go after that. Ask those right questions. And if you don't know where to start, reach out. Again, I'm saying this is an open option for all of you. Reach out, ask that question. No question is a dumb question. If you don't ask a question, that's a dumb choice an individual would make, right? So keep all of this in perspective. Again, ensure that if, let's say, there is a forum and somebody is asking, oh, who would like to volunteer to do something like this, right? Volunteer outside of your non-functional related work, or volunteer for something that is technical, volunteer for something that is work related, that is your business related, right? So that way, you are not viewed as somebody who is more of an peripheral function, but you are looked at as somebody who contributes to the core function. Whatever the role be, the job be, it doesn't matter. I want to pause here and see if this resonates. And again, Gomti, if I can request you to help moderate the chat for me because I'm not able to see the chat. So if there are any questions in the chat, I would like to take that as well before I move to the next few slides.
Sure, Lavanya. There are no questions so far. Like I have shared your LinkedIn link here, and all are
Sounds
happy to be here. And I'm watching that chat. I'll let you know.
perfect. Okay. Let me keep rolling. If there are questions, just stop me, Gomti. Thank you.
Sure.
Here is what I will tell you, right? And a few of you have heard me say this before. I have made a brief mention of this earlier as well, right? Representation matters. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to show up, to be there, to ask that question. Um, Make that representation be felt. It can so happen that the first few times you could be ignored. Let's say you're in a broader setting, it could be a social setting. You try to gel as part of that group. And I will tell you, even till date, right? I have had a lot of situations where I go to a conference. I will very clearly tell you one that kind of stands out for me is an event which is called as the Midwest Management Summit that happens here in the US every year around May time frame. When I joined the Intune team about 3.5 years back, It was within my first 1 month where my manager said, Lavanya, we need you to go to this conference. We need you to represent our product. And since you have strong data and analytics, AI/ML background, we want you to present on the future of our analytics and where we stand and things like that. So remember, I am new to the team. I've just been on the team for a month, so I don't know ins and outs of the product. And I'm also being asked to present the future roadmap of the product as I'm just ramping up in the space. So there were a lot of unknowns that I was already dealing with. And then I end up meeting one of my colleagues who's been involved with this event for a very long time. And he's like, Lavanya, there'll be a lot of people who are on a on-prem solution. They will be very old school. They will not be open to switching to the cloud. So you will have to navigate the conversation. And I'm not even kidding. I go there, and the first day you have a speaker dinner, and it's a way for speakers to socialize and meet and greet the organizers as well. I go there, and my eyes are desperately looking for another woman. Why? Because it's a room full of men. I don't know almost all of them, right? Like I have no nobody that I know there except for one or two of my colleagues who had traveled along with me, because there were a few who were planning to come the next day. It's a hard situation. Like you go there, they're like, oh, who is she? Oh, why is she here? What does she need? Right? So that's the kind of look and reaction you get from people. Then in that crowd, trust me, you will find allies. You will find allies. They will make it so evident that they are there not to judge you, they are there to help you. And Gomti, I'm sure you remember this, Harjeet and John. During our MVP breakfast session, there were two of those men allies who were there, who showed up despite it being a breakfast just for women in tech and for all the women MVPs. They both showed up to say that they are supportive, they are there as a community. Gomti, do you want to just take a minute to share that experience? Because I felt that was unique.
Yeah, sure. Like what Lavanya said, like first conference, that was my first summit. Like I'm going out of my hometown, that too to US. First time I'm just entering into the women community, that is the women in tech. So I was really very fearful and very shy to enter into the room. But once, like, like the people around there who see me for the first time, they smiled and welcomed me. That is what the first, even Lavanya, when I saw her, she smiled. I don't know, even that I thought like, okay, the people working in Microsoft, they'll be very, they will show off. I'm sorry to say that, but really, it was a entirely a thing which I changed my mindset, because she was very down to the earth. And Lavanya and most people who are there, I met Mona Gandhari, and all the people are very very friendly. They smiled and they welcomed me. So this is what, like, I saw, okay, I felt like, okay, this is what a women empowerment will be, like a woman who will uplift a woman. And I remember once I attended the session, I thought of like uh, launching a women specific group here. And I wanted to discuss with Lavanya, but I got a fear that she's from Microsoft. But if I ask something, will she respond to me? But once I sent her a message, immediately she replied, okay, come Gomati, I have a meeting, but definitely we will meet, and I will spend time with you, and I will give you some inputs to you. So this is how it all went. And now it is like, whatever I wanted to start anything in my daily life, I will just get the mentorship from Lavanya. I'll ask her, okay, I'm going to start this, is that okay? So she will immediately tell all the pros and other side challenges, and how you can just come up with that, and she'll be there to help me. So she's like my role model. I wanted to tell that. Thank you, Lavanya.
Thank you, Omti. Thank you. It's a privilege, and so so going back to the point that I was trying to make, right? It can feel hard. Try to look for the allies, and that'll make your representation feel um, relevant, important, and also you will start building that confidence for yourself. Here is what I would say, right? Like all of these sessions, it's almost think about this as taking the horse to the water. But at the end of the day, that step of the horse drinking the water, you have to do it. You have to overcome the inner fear if you have the inhibition or whatever you feel could potentially be a barrier, you have to overcome that. And one of the ways to overcome that is please leverage mentorship. Trust me, you might be wondering, why am I talking so much about mentorship? Why am I talking so much about coaching, right? It is important along the way how to present yourself, how to have the conversation, how not to speak out of turn, how not to feel awkward in a social setting. Those are all simple etiquettes, but those simple etiquettes go a long way. Even let's say you're at a dinner table and you probably may not be proficient with a knife and a fork. How do you still manage yourself and be there and ensure that you feel confident in the way you're doing things, right? And again, here is what I would say. There are still times with certain food, I will be like, oh my God, this eating this is like an additional effort. You need to use the right way, you need to cut, and you need to ensure it doesn't clank across the crockery. There is so much going on, right? Those are also just simple examples of how it could be hard, but not giving up at that moment. And trust me, the brain is so phenomenal in tuning itself to the situation so well. If you spend 5 seconds saying it's hard, the brain starts moving in that direction. But if you say, okay, let me give it a try, I think I got this, I think I can do it, I think I can make it, right? Then it starts tuning your thought process in the positive direction, right? The positive reinforcement, positive probing, positive priming is what we call it, is extremely important. So please, please, please continue to push yourself and do that. And the last thing that I would say is, if you have another friend, if you have an inclusive community, expand that inclusive community. You might know 5 friends at your workplace. Make an effort to make another friend, not from a perspective that you need to invite them, you need to have a lunch and a dinner outside. No, it's not from that perspective. Have that friend who is a great somebody that you can look forward to at the workplace. Like I have some amazing work colleagues, right? But our closeness stops at the workplace. Once I'm off my work, they have their own personal life. I have my own personal life. We have no interaction whatsoever, right? Keep that in view and expand your network. Network is so important. You're looking for a job change, you're looking for switching. Networking plays a very key role. So think about all of these keywords. Again, like I said, you have heard me talk about this, so I'm not going to spend too much of time on this slide. But my biggest motivation is extending the gratitude of the exposure that I have had and giving it back to the community so that, like, how I was benefited, somebody else gets to benefit, right? Like how Gomathi got benefited from the mentorships that she's seeking from me, she's extending that to 10 other people. Think about it as a network that we are growing, and it is super important so that we, in this AI era, when everybody is stressed out about job, how things will change in the, not just in the tech industry, right? The effect of AI will be seen across industries. How do we still feel sane? How do we still feel relevant and be able to contribute is where all of this kind of comes together. Uh, Last but not the least, I want to leave you all with some closing thoughts, right? Uh, if you are starting off, reignite that purpose for yourself. Rediscover that strength that you possibly have lost along in this journey, whatever the reason be, right? Don't go back. It's like, the more you're going to carry the baggage along with you, the journey forward is going to be so much more harder. Just let it go. Just say that it's okay. Whatever happened, happened. Oh, could I have done something different? Should I have done something else? It's okay. Give yourself that grace, show yourself that grace, and say that, you know what, what happened has happened. What is in control is the moment and what I will do in future, right? So think about these three aspects and redefine the purpose of your life by discovering the strength that lies within you. Like I said, everybody can take the horse to the water, but making it drink is not something that they can do. So that's in your hands. And don't think that, oh, miraculously, some opportunity and offer is going to land in a golden platter for all of us, right? We have to create that opportunity. Keep keep that hunger within yourself going. So you're like, okay, what else can I do? Can I do this something new? Can I add myself to this initiative? I know it's an extra work. I may need to spend 10 minutes less in my work, but is this something that I can take away from my lunchtime and do something, right? Get creative and create that opportunity for yourself by being bold and by staying together. That's my closing thought, and hope this talk was inspiring as much as I have sought inspiration by being here and showing up for you all. I want you all to feel equally inspired, and don't be shy, reach out, happy to help. With that, I will hand it back to you, Gomti. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lavanya. I one question in the chat. Shall I ask
Oh,
that?
sure.
I think, yeah. What's your tips on an introvert networking? Introvert networking.
Oh, yeah. This is very relevant, and I hope my previous manager is not listening to this show. Jokes apart, he is an introvert, but for him, what I really learned from him is the introvertism is for the work that he's doing and for the opportunities outside of the core job, but the job demands him to network. The job demands him to go talk to people, right? So, which is where he says, Lavanya, when I go to conference and all that, once I come back, I need the downtime because he's such an introvert. But when he goes into the forum, you will never believe that he's an introvert, right? So, my tip to you for introvert networking is pick one or two themes. Let's say you are going to again, I'll quote this as an example, not knowing where you're all joining this call from, right? Let's say I know that Gomti is going for an summit in Africa sometime soon. Let's say you're going for that summit. Try to research one or two nice, latest, important fact about that place. And some event that is happening. It could be a music concert that's happening, right? Use those two, three relevant things to start the conversational. Identify your key to conversational. I'm losing the term. Think about these as the keywords, right? What can help you kickstart a discussion is something for you to think about, right? And that's a great way to start an introverted related conversation, and that will help you start building your network. It might take an extra effort, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, Tracy, great point. Yeah, think of wearing a different hat. Oh, by the way, one of my colleagues, he is known for having a collection of Crocs. And for people who, I think most of you know what a Crocs is, but if you don't, it's okay. No judgments here, right? Crocs is uh, a flip-flop. I would say it's a fancier version of a flip-flop. You can add different kind of charms to it, which is if let's say you are a Pokemon fan, you add a charm of a Pokemon fan because it has holes on the top and you can just include it. And his way of connecting at an event is every event he will pick up a new croc, he will go and people will be like, okay, what is Dano wearing today? What is that new crocs that he has purchased, right? So that's one way to think about it. Hats is another way to think about it. There is another MVP that I remember. He is known for coming up with some fancy attire every time we go for a speaker dinner. Sometime one of the times I still remember, it was so hilarious. He was in a PJ. Another time he was in a onesie. And you're like, oh my God, like really? So that's another way for people to get your attention. They may just be coming up to you and say, oh, wow, what you were wearing is really nice, right? So that's an easier way to build a conversation as well. So I would say just get creative. Uh, and I think Kamali Sridhar made a great point. In your life, disappointing comes how you face the situation. Are you trying to say how we as individuals are handling that situation? Is that what you're talking about, Kamali? And you can give a thumbs up if I'm understanding the point that you're making accurately. I assume that's what she was saying. So yes, you may be faced with adversities, but in that moment, how you want to navigate your own thought process and your own thinking is something that is totally left up to you. Do you want to sit and brood and cry in a corner, or do you want to pull yourself up and say, "I'm going to fight this damn situation"? Right? It's all totally in your hands. And yes, Kamali, thank you for making that great point. With that, I know, Gomti, I got super passionate. I extended my 15-20 minutes of time more to
Yes.
the other things that I could talk about, but I apologize, but I'll hand this over to you.
No problem. Thank you so much, Lavanya. This is really like even I don't know like everyone. I'm sure that everyone got that inspiration and motivation from you. And thank you so much for such an amazing, motivational, and truly inspiring talk and session today. And your words today have reminded all of us that growth in tech is not just about learning tools; it's about believing in ourselves, being consistent, and lifting others along the way. And thank you so much. And I know you are super busy and she has allocated time for us. Thank you so much, Lavanya.
Thank you, Gomti. Over to you, and I'll be off
Thank
camera.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I also welcome Deepthi. We met Deepthi as well in the MVP Summit. And I thought it's a different Deepthi. That's just now I recognize you. Sorry, Deepthi. Welcome. Welcome to this Cohort program.
Ah, thank you so much, Gomathi. It's so nice to be here. I mean, like, I can't share it in words how grateful I am to be able to attend this session today. And I'm so much honored to meet you at the MVP Summit last year. And
Thank you.
you made a center of attraction, girl. I have to tell you this. Like, I was super impressed. I mean, like, you represented India, and I'm so thankful that you did, and I'm so proud as well to be able to, like, I never saw you before, but that was a very great. See, that's the reason, one of the reasons why being an MVP is a beautiful thing, that you can meet many people coming from different countries. And I'm so honored to meet you and Lavanya there and several other women as well. And the initiatives and the planning, and we were talking about, like, we talked about mentorship and how we can help other women come along the way while we are in the same journey. I really love attending that, and I'm glad I was rushing, and I was like, I I remember, like, I was like couple of minutes late, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to miss this. But it's so great,
That's
and like,
great.
this is great. I mean, like, see, look at the people, like, look at the women joining this meeting, and like they are cheering up for each other, and this is what we need,
Yeah.
like, women have to support other women. Of course, we have situations where, like, not every woman will support other women, but if we have, like, a group of women supporting each other, I think that will be a great reminder for the other women to come along and, like, hey, we want to be the same way, like, getting inspired, looking at each other's achievements, and like supporting each other.
Yes.
So
Correct.
great.
Thank you so much, and happy to meet you here again.
Happy to see you,
Thank
Gomati.
thank you. Thank you so much. Do you want to talk about any your journey, or you? I think you're in office. I'm sorry that I'm
Yeah,
disturbing
yeah.
you.
No, 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 that's totally fine. I mean, like, mine was a different journey. Like, I faced a lot of challenges, and I spoke in a lot of conferences on this particular topic as well, and how as a women we need to be supporting each other as well. But Due to those challenges, I had to somehow come out of those challenges, and I also went into depression for some time. And I
Oh
thought, like,
God.
no, this is not the way I have to be, because I didn't find any light along the way. But I thought, like, somehow I have to stand up for myself before even asking anyone to stand up for me, right? We need to stand up for ourselves. But I understood that like very late, because I was there in that situation for so long. I finally decided to stand up for myself, and I thought, like, if that company didn't want me to be there, I can find my own space outside of the company. While I was still in that space, I I built a career for myself where I started my own blog, and I started speaking in the conferences. I mean, like, I have zero confidence, but I thought, like, to to make something happen, you need to put that first step, right? No matter how, even your legs and hands are shaking, you need to take that first step. I know it's very hard, but I submitted my abstract, and I prayed to God that my session should not be selected, but glad it was selected. So I was like so much freaked out after I got selected. But I thought, like, okay, let me try, because at that moment I do not have any confidence. So I thought, like, okay, let me try, and then one step at a time. I started speaking one session, that became two sessions, and that became like hundreds of sessions. And in like about like 8 months, I gave more than 300 sessions
Wow.
across the board, across the world. So I used Meetup website, Meetup website, right? And
Yeah.
that was during the pandemic. So I thought, like, okay, let me use this pandemic for my own advantage. And I submitted a lot because all the conferences went virtually. So I thought, like, okay, let me go ahead and submit everywhere. And like I choose like five to six different technical topics, and I started speaking, and mm people loved it. People loved
Okay.
learning from me. And like I thought, like, okay, let me not stop here. And I also brought women in technology topics as well, because the things that I faced as a woman in tech, I wanted to share my story, so that other women can connect. So basically, I wanted to be a voice where other women can't share. So mostly women
Exactly.
can't share. So I thought, like, let me be their voice, because I was in that situation. So I do not want other women to face the same things that I faced.
Mhm.
Maybe giving them a pathway where, like, hey, you are not alone. There are several other women who are also facing this. You are not alone. That itself will give a lot of confidence to women, thinking, like, okay, I'm not alone. I have
Mhm.
someone to share this with. So they can come forward and share their story, so that other women can listen to that story and also realize that, so this is a universal thing going on, and it's not me. But until that is being shared, they always think like it's only happening to them. So I
Yes.
thought, like, that is a very big step that I have to do. I took that as a responsibility, and I started sharing. I started speaking in conferences on women in technology as well, which was like very much appreciated. And
Mhm.
yeah, like many women came to me later and said, like, thank you for sharing that. And it's a I can't say like it's a very happy moment for me, because like I came to know that several women also facing that. It was not a happy moment for me, but I appreciated them coming and telling me that it is not, like, they came to know that it is not only for them, that they are only seeing these issues, right? So that's how I was able to connect to them. And like that's where the conversation started. And I think, like, if more women can do that, like
Mhm.
in this community, the more we can share, the more we can help women. So that was my main initiative, and that's the reason I was like sharing here in the chat.
Okay.
If anybody want to connect with me and want to also have the mentorship, I can provide some time for them. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity,
Thank
Gomathi.
you. Thank you so much, Deepti. Thank you so much for joining as well.
Oh, of
And
course.
thank you all for this. And let us just continue with what we'll be seeing throughout this particular cohort. Okay, so just give me 20 more minutes. Okay, so we will be understanding. This is the kickoff session. We are in the first session here, kickoff session, and today we will download the Power BI, and then we will try to open launch it and see how it looks. Okay, and the session two is on data import and build your first visual. You may be having the question like how I can see the recording, how you will be communicating the next session, everything I will just tell you within 5 minutes. Okay. And the session three will be like how to prepare your data, like what is the process of data and how you will be preparing those data, how you have to clean that. Okay, so all these things will be on session three. Session four is about data modeling and relationship. That is very important point in any data. If you want to handle the data, that is the important thing. And session five will be building your first report. You will be building your Power BI report. And session six is what you have to take the next step. Okay, what is the next step you have to just take, and how you have to build your profile, your portfolio, on all these things we'll be discussing, and how to be consistent. So this is what I hope all of you may be having this question: how to start, where to start, and where to proceed. So all these questions will be answered by the end of this cohort. Okay, and how I'll be communicating you. As I said, like after this call, maybe the next session, that is session two, will be on the last week of this month. Okay, Monday, last week of this month. But until then, I won't let you free. Okay, I'll be giving you some work to do. You have to just go through some article. You have to start working on it, open the data and see how it looks. And here is the classroom code. Okay, so I will just share the link in order to join the classroom as well here. Please join the classroom link. Okay, it is very private. It is very private. I cannot see your email ID. Okay, but whatever the message I'm sharing, you can see that. And whatever the exercises I'm giving it to you, you can see that. And what is the task for today, and next session link, everything. Anyhow, I'll be posting it in the LinkedIn as well about the link. But what you have to be prepared, because within this 6 sessions, like in that 1 hour or 1.5 hour session, I cannot teach everything, right? Before that, you should be ready with something. Like you should learn something and you should come with questions. That is what I want. Okay. So before that question, I will be sharing few articles, few videos. You have to just go through, come with lot of questions. Okay. That is what I want. Whatever the question it is, though, this is the classroom code and I have shared the link. Please join that as well. Like that is the classroom link. So there I'll be sharing all the session recording, everything, materials. Even through that, you can ask me question. Gomati, this is not working. How to do this? Gomati, this is how I'm unable to open this link. I'm unable to try this. I'm getting error. So you can post this. There is a comment section. You can post it there. I can see that. Okay. So this is how you can engage with me throughout the session. I hope you all are. I'm just giving a 2 minutes, 2 minutes for you to join this classroom code. If you are, yeah, you can join from any. I think you need a Gmail account to join here. Yes, please join. You need any email ID. In Gmail ID, you should have the Gmail ID. Please join over there. Okay, I'm just enabling 2 minutes here. If you are facing any issues, you can just tell me. We can. I will just try to figure it out for you, like whether you can join or not. Okay, so can you repeat the code as again? I have joined the link. Okay, can you repeat what code is for again? Okay, this code is like, see, I will share my entire screen. Hope that helps you to understand better. Okay, so once I'm just enabling 2 minutes of time for everyone to join, 1 minute. Meanwhile, I'll also tell you like what is this code is all about. So this code you can find that this is the Google Classroom. Okay, so here you will be joining here. This is the code. Okay, so once you join here, I will be whatever I'm sharing. Okay, whatever I'm adding, you can find all those things here. It's like a central place where everyone can interact. You can see that this is the welcome message I have posted, and anything like whatever I wanted to give you the task, like any task, if I want to share it with you, I can share that with you here. This is what this is. This is where we can communicate. Okay, so any topic which I wanted to give you, like I can communicate with you. Okay, these are the things you have to do, these are the things you have to be ready with, and you should come up with that. Okay, any question you can simply use this. Okay, this is the instructor view. So if you have any questions, you can just comment it below. Like any questions if you have, you can comment it below. And if you cannot access anything, you can comment it as well. Okay, I'll be sharing what this particular recordings here as a classwork, like whatever it is, like session 1, what you have to do, what we have done, and everything. If anybody is facing any challenges, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Kinza, are you clear why you have to join this link? So if you want the if you want the clear communication, please join here. Other than this, like the joining link, the session joining link, everything will be posted in the LinkedIn as well as here. Like we'll be sharing everything through this particular mode. Why? Because I think the next session will be on 27th of October. Okay, until then I don't want you to be idle. Like you have to start learning it. Okay, I will be posting it. Yes, yes, Shri, I will post it. So this is created now. I'll post it soon. Okay. Yes, I think the time is over. So if anyone is still facing, you can just let me know. I can help you, or else please join here. I hope the doubts are clear. Shall we proceed next? Yes, thank you, Sudha. Happy to see you here. Definitely. Please join the upcoming sessions. Yes, yes. You can call me Gomathi. Yes, I'm just proceeding. So this is the thing which we you all have completed, right? So quickly, let us just dive into what is Power BI. Okay, what is Power BI? Before understanding what is Power BI, we should understand what is business intelligence. Okay, a quick question. So I hope everyone will be using Amazon or a Flipkart or a Swiggy, Uber, Ola, whatever it may be. Like we all are using these apps, daily apps, right? So these apps are really using BI. Do you all agree, or do you want to know how it is using BI? Do you want to know how it is using BI, or you all agree? Like, yes, it is using BI. It's BI means business intelligence. Okay. Yes, certification will be of like completing. Like you have to attend 6 session, and upon completing the 6 session, I will be sharing the certificate. Okay. Yes. So BI is like a business intelligence. Why? Because they are getting your data, whether you are a female or a male. According to the female, they will be giving you the products recommendation or food recommendation. Even food differs, right? Between the male and female. Food recommendation, product recommendation, like where they are giving you offers. If you go till if you book today, you can just get a 50% off. All these things are because of business intelligence. Okay, they are understanding, they are getting insights from data. Okay, it's like a business intelligence is turning your data to an actionable insights. Okay, in order to turn this data to the actionable insight, you need some tool. Why should you need a tool? Because we cannot just see and tell, right? It is an assumption. You should not assume. You should tell the real insight, how you can make it better. Okay, so this is what. And a quick question, again another quick question. So in India, I used to see that during Wednesdays in pizza corner, like Domino's pizzas, they will give buy one get one free. Like if you buy one, they will you can get one more for free. Do you know what is the reason? What is the purpose of buying one and getting one? Buy one get one combo offers. What is the reason? There is off on Wednesday for more marketing. Yes, good try. Any other guess? Increase the sales. Yes, correct. See, you all are by birth, we all are data analyst and data intelligence. We have the data understanding to increase midweek sales. Yes, correct. It's growth. Good. So all are indirectly supporting that. Okay. You all know the reason for more selling, for more marketing. Why? Because usually for every mid of the week, the product sale will not be good because everyone will be busy. They don't want to think about pizza. Only towards Friday, they will think about pizza. So if they wanted to think about pizza, of course, they have to go with buy one, get one. So this is what intelligence, how they are getting this, how they are knowing that during Wednesdays, their sale are low. They wanted to increase the sale because of data. Okay, they need the data that, okay, Wednesday, people are not coming. So what we can do, that is what it is. Fine. So this is what you are going to do with the data. Can you name any field which don't need data? Any field which really don't need data. You can think about manufacturing, you can think about food, you can think about if you think about whatever it may be. You can think about the daily thing. All fields need data. That is why I wanted to teach you about data. Okay, so every field needs data. Without data, we cannot do anything now because the business cannot improve. Okay, so that is where we are going to improvise. Okay, so these are the industry leaders for data, that is Tableau, Power BI, Excel, and others are MicroStrategy, Click. So why I'm showing this, because you should know that there are other tools as well. Now, you may have a question, Gomati. So, if I wanted to become a data analyst or if I wanted to become a business analyst, do I need to master all these tools? No. Okay, if you learn one tool, other tools are same. Only the GUIs will differ. Only the pricing will differ. A few tools may give you more add-ons, like additional functionalities and everything, but the basic things are same. How to deal with data is same. How to create a bar chart, what is the basics of creating a bar chart is same. Okay, so if you learn one, you can excel, you can easily learn other things. Okay, most probably and widely used things are Tableau, Power BI. Power BI I saw everywhere. Tableau is, and Looker is, they are just bringing up, and Click. Okay, beyond this, Python is completely mostly it is coding, and of course we have AI, but still, you need to understand what is that code is, right? But Power BI and Power BI, why I'm insisting on Power BI, not only because I'm a Microsoft most valuable professional, I worked on Tableau as well. I am a Tableau trainer. The GUI will be good in Power BI compared with Tableau, and the licensing, you can download Power BI and use it for free, but not Tableau. Okay, so we'll be learning this Tableau. Okay, I'll ask you a question. What are the Power BI tools are there? So you should answer. Then fine, here this is the Gartner's statistics to show that who is leading this data analytics tool. Here you can see Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft is leading this data analytics tool, and then by Amazon Web Service challenges, and this is the Tableau, which is the next to Microsoft. So this is by the Salesforce. Okay, so that is why we are learning Power BI. Are you all fine till this point? Are you all okay? Do you have any questions till this point? Anyhow, we'll be having a doubt solving session as well. Data is good. Yes, and just now I'm seeing. Okay, Looker, Google, yes, quick insights, everything. Any questions still so far? Any questions do you have? Okay, so if you have, please, you can ask here. You can just post it. I will see and answer you. Okay. So Power BI again is a business intelligence or business analytics tool, which is by Microsoft, which will allow you to visualize the data, share the insights, you can do predictive analytics, descriptive analytics, all these, every analytics, like 4 types of analytics you can do, and beyond that also you can do. Okay, you can create interactive dashboards, reports, and everything. That is what we'll be learning throughout this particular session. Okay, and this is the Power BI architecture. You have desktop, like we will be working with the desktop. Okay, so desktop is your software which you can download it in your laptop or your system PC, and you can use it even in mobile phone, but you cannot use more, it won't be more interactive like your laptop and PC. Okay, so this is what we'll be downloading it today, and then we'll be publishing it. If you want to collaborate and share, you have to publish it in the Power BI services. Okay, we will talk about more about these things later, but it's a quick architecture. Okay, what are the what is the architecture of the Power BI, or what are the components of Power BI? You can say that Power BI desktop is the first component. Second one is the Power BI services. Okay, it's a cloud based one, like Gmail, how you are accessing from anywhere. Likewise, Power BI services, you can access it from anywhere. Okay, and finally, Power BI mobile, you can access your Power BI even from mobile phone, even from tab, even from your laptop or PC. Okay, this is what the complete component, and you need a data to connect it. Fine. Now let us install Power BI. How many of you are using your laptop? How many of you are using your laptop to like, how many of you are listening through laptop or using a mobile phone? Have a lot of knowledge, good to connect with you all. Yes, hopefully, yes. Yes, so what we can do is great. So many are connecting through laptop. Yes, great. So now let us install Power BI. Okay, how we are going to install Power BI? Just, you have two ways to install. Okay, if hopefully you all are using a Windows OS. Okay, so you can just go ahead and search for this Windows Store, or else you can search here. If you want me to go slow, I can go slow. Okay, go and search here. Type Windows Store. Okay, or is just type store. You can see Windows Store here. Okay, go ahead, click on this Windows Store, and I hope my entire screen is visible to you all. Just type Power BI. You can see Power BI desktop. Okay, install it here. Click install. You will be seeing install option. I am enabling 5 minutes time for you to install it. If you want me to repeat it again, let me know. I will repeat it. But you should install Power BI before you leave the session. Okay. It's not an order, it's a request. So just install Power BI before you leave the session. Go to Windows Store. Again, I'm saying go to Windows Store. Here you can see it's a Windows Store. Okay, and search for Power BI desktop. You will be seeing another button here, that is install button. Okay, so you can see here install or get. Okay, get or install, I'm not sure. Once you get it, just install it. Great, everyone are connecting through laptop. Good, happy to see. Yes, yes, Deepti, this is available. Deepti, I will share it. Sure, Shri, I will go slow. Okay, I will wait. So I have enabled the timer. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Sanya, for the steps. You have installed already. Great, Kavita. That's good. So others, I'm waiting for you all to install. If you want me to repeat, just let me know. I will repeat. Already Sanya has added the steps. Okay, no problem, Susie. You can download it from phone, but still, like you cannot see all the thing which we are viewing through the laptop. Hope you will be joining the next session with the laptop. If you are using phone, you can go to the Play Store and you can download the Power BI, but we cannot use it, like we cannot use as how we are using the desktop version. Great, Shri, you have installed. Great. There are any potential job references? Sure, sure, Fanishri. I hope I'm pronouncing your name clearly. Um, we will be connected. That is what I have created the classroom. You can just connect with me, okay, or through the LinkedIn. Already installed. Great, Shri. Thank you. Done. Thank you, Funny. Done, Kinza. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zuzi. Phone. Okay, yes. Thank you. So I could see. Thank you, Anandi. Right? Okay. Okay. Sorry, Makirini. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Sorry. Okay. So we have time. If you are facing any challenges, okay, I'm not expecting only done. If you are facing any challenges, if you are unable to download, please let me know, or please let us know. We will help you. Like, we all are here to help you. Or if you want to talk to me, raise your hand. While people install question, if you can't attend all sessions, will recording and materials will be available. Kinza, if you have joined the classroom, yes, recording and everything will be communicated there. I know sometimes, being a woman, being taking care of our kids, our career and everything will be available. Aisha, so do you want to share your screen, Aisha? I will make you as a presenter so that you can share your screen. Okay, 1 minute. I'm searching you. Yes. If you want, you can share your screen and let me know. Aisha, I hope you can share your screen now. I made you as a presenter. Um, if you share your screen, I can help you. Why you are unable to open it? Downloaded but not opening. Aisha, can you please share? Or else, if you're facing any error, let me know. Or else, please go and check whether you have really downloaded, like whether it has completed the download. Can you please check that? Aisha, okay. I hope you can unmute and talk to me. You can even share your screen. Okay. Okay, you're unable to share. Let me just see. But okay. Wait, are you facing any error, Aisha? Can you please share your screen? Like, take a screenshot and share it in the chat. I think that will help. Take a screenshot and let me know whether you can, whether you can share it. Or else, if it is not completed before that, should we log out? Shri, if you have if you are in emergency, you can log out. And 1 minute, Shri. Before logging out, I request those who have attended the today's session to please leave feedback. I'm just sharing the feedback with you all here in the screen, here in the chat. Okay, please share your feedback. No. Power BI desktop. Yes, I have one more things to share. Okay, Aisha, let us connect later. I think we'll be connecting. Gomathi, I'm sharing. Please look into it. Yes. Okay. No, you have installed. You have to double click that. Can you double click? Double click the Power BI installer. You haven't installed it. You have downloaded something. Can you double click, Aisha? Yes. Run it. Click run. Okay, this will install. Okay. I couldn't see your entire screen. I can see only the a screen which you have shared. Okay, can you please? Okay, can you please run? Great, Shri. Why I think you have logged in with your you have logged in. Okay, but if you are Shri, if you are using your company like organization account, um, you can log out because we don't want like unless we publish it, we can use the desktop. Okay, just log out as of now. Thank you. So, Aisha, can you confirm? I couldn't see your entire screen. Okay, all are waiting. I'm just proceeding. If it is still didn't install, let's just communicate with me. Okay. Okay, thank you, Aisha, for understanding. I'm just sharing my screen because there are I'm just taking a lot of time, I think. Okay, I'm sharing the entire screen here. Okay, so we'll be understanding how we can create everything. Okay, so we have installed it. Okay, our Power BI is ready and we'll be using all these things. We will have a hands-on everything. Okay, and classroom code. Now I'll just open the Power BI desktop and show you how it looks. Okay, click here Power BI desktop once it is installed. Just go here, search for Power BI desktop. You can see your Power BI desktop here. On the top, it will ask you for sign in. No need to sign in. Okay, that is what I like in Power BI. We can explore everything here until we publish it. Okay, so we'll be understanding how to use the data, what is the process, why should we need data here, and what we are going to do it here, how we are going to create a we are going to create a visual, and how we are going to do all these, how we are going to become a data pro. Okay, that is what we are going to learn. If you have opened all these things, then great, we are done with the first day of session. If you are not completed, don't worry. Just if you're facing any questions, if you're facing any issues, just share those things with me in the Google Classroom. So what I want you to do before you come to the next session is what I'll be sharing some introduction to Power BI. Okay, what is Power BI exactly, where it is used, read that. Okay, reading or hearing, whatever it is. I will also share the openings coming up. Okay, so you can see that if you wanted to apply, if you already know Power BI, you can apply there. Not only Power BI opening, whatever is coming, I will just share it with you. Okay, if you have any question, ask. Fine, I will also share the next session link there. You can see there. Fine, I hope we all are fine. Or will I will send you the link, Deepthi. I'll surely send you the link. Sure, Shri, thank you so much. I will definitely give homework. Don't worry. I will do, or I will just push you as much I can. Okay. So now it's open to question. If you wanted to share something with me, if you wanted to talk to me, please let me know. I'll be happy to make you as a I'll be happy to make you as a presenter, and I will allow you to unmute yourself and talk. If you want to share something, please leave your feedback, which will help me to improvise the session. Okay, like what you're expecting. That is an important question out there. So if you wanted to ask, if you want to add something, or how you want the session to be, please ask that. Thank you so much, Selvarani. So if you have any question, please ask. Anything really, any question. Like as Lavanya said, right? Anything, any question is really a good question. Don't think that it's a silly question, whether I can ask or not, whether that adds value to someone. Like, don't think about it. Yes, I will share my LinkedIn as well as Lavanya's LinkedIn, Deepti's LinkedIn, everyone's LinkedIn. I will share it. You can connect with us through there as well. Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. I'm sharing the LinkedIn, and I will also share the LinkedIn of Lavanya, everybody, and also in the Google Classroom. Okay. Deepti, I think Deepti already shared. I'm just seeing her as well. Okay. So meanwhile, if you have any question, please, I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to answer those questions to you. Thank you, Deepti. I just searched and found it. Thank you so much. If you have any question, if you want anything to share with me or share with the people here, please let me know. I'm happy to make you talk. Or if you have any other meeting, please you can wind off here today. You can stop it. And next session, we'll be discussing more about how to import the data, what is that, and everything. Thank you so much, Deepti. Shad Bhavana. Any other questions? If you have, please go ahead. I'll be happy to answer those questions. Even if you don't understand what is BI, you can ask me here. The first slide, if you don't understand, you can ask me now. Thank you. Thank you, Shri. Kamali, yes, regarding MVP, you need 24 contributions, and that should be like free to the community. Okay. So if you have 24 contributions, you can apply, and the 24 contributions should be like within one academic year. Like if you are applying today, and one MVP has to nominate you. I am always happy to nominate women as well as men, but women I'm most happy to be. So even if I'm nominating you today, within 45 days, you have to show all the contributions, but it should be consistent contributions, like not immediately within 1 month, all 24 and then submitting will not work. You have to contribute consistently for 1 year. Okay. Shri, I talked about those contributions here. Um, let us just connect. Okay. Can you please connect through LinkedIn or through Classroom, whatever it may be? I'm really happy to talk more about MVP because I want a lot of women MVP out there. So really, I'm happy to nominate people, and I'm just sharing a link here, Sri. Just go through this. There you can find a lot of information which I have already shared with everyone. Still, after seeing that, if you have a doubt, please connect with me. Or if you want any specific understanding of any specific contributions, you can just connect with me. I'll be happy to help you out. Kamali, yes, again, you should have a consistent contribution. Thanks for understanding, Sri. I think like all are ready to go. That's why I just wanted to redirect you there. Yes, any other questions? Please complete the feedback form, which will help me to understand where I'm and where what is your expectations and how I can satisfy those expectations for you. And if I haven't included that, I can definitely include that as well. So that is what. Okay. So I'll meet you soon in the next session. Okay, so the next session will be on, as I mentioned, the next session will be on 27th. I will share the registration link in the classroom as well. And please feel free to join. And those who have attended all the 6 cohort, I'll be sending you the e-certificate for them. Thank you so much, Kavalis, and thank you for your support, and thank you for joining today. Thank you all. Have a great day. Have a great week ahead. And happy Diwali. Whatever the festivals are coming up, happy for everything. Have a blessed day. Bye.